Hello, and welcome to part 2 of the Ironman series. So in this video, the main focus was getting my powder up and getting a better setup for mining. So let's get into it. And don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Okay, so I've been powder grinding for around an hour, and I've been just upgrading Grid Explorer. I've got a couple levels in powder buff, nothing insane. But what I'm trying to do is just make the locks as little as possible. Right now, I've got it down to 1 lock per chest, which is pretty nice. But I am going to just keep trying to max out Great Explorer so I can open them instantly instead of having to use the locks. It is bingo, so what I can do, the event hasn't started yet, it's in 38 hours. I'll be doing a guide for that. In the bingo shop, I can buy spring boots. These things are going to make my net worth shoot up. I'm going to be playing bingo so I can get the bingo talisman, but I definitely wanted to get spring boots before the talisman just in case we go into F7 eventually and have to do the crystals. But it is 2 times powder, so we're just going to carry on powder mining. Okay, a bit of a content moment. I am going to make flame breaker. I do have quite a bit of enchanted hardstone here, so there's the chest plate, helmet, boots, and the leggings. Now I have full flame breaker. Now I am probably going to put some gemstones in this, maybe. I don't know. For now, it's better than the glaciite. Okay, so we're in a 2 times powder, but we're just going to ignore it for a second. I can finally get level 20 Great Explorer, and now I can instantly open chests. Now my powder buff level is still 10, so I can start upgrading this. But also my mole level is also low, so I'm going to start upgrading this too. Overall, I'm at 950k gemstone powder. I don't know exactly how far I'm going to go. Maybe 10 mil possibly, maybe a little bit more, I'm not too sure. Gemstone powder isn't really the issue. The issue is the mithril powder. That is going to be interesting. So, I have just finished a 2 times powder and I'm sitting at 3 million gemstone powder. So not a bad amount of powder for day 1 of just grinding it out. I've got a decent amount of robot parts and these are going to be important because I'm going to need to do nucleus runs pretty soon for the Devon set. I have a ton of hardstone, not really sure what to do with it, but we'll work on that later. I'm just storing it for now till I know what I want to do with it. Now, Jerry's workshop is starting soon. I am going to sleep, but before that, I do want to do the chicken race. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the frozen chicken. It's a talisman. You need to do the chicken race in order to get it. The chicken race isn't hard at all. All you need to do is just make sure you're skipping as many hoops as you can. Just like this. You don't want to go all the way into the hoop. You just want to go into the sides, so you're not wasting too much time. And there we go. There's the frozen chicken. Now I can do the race 1 more time, but I'm not going to because the last item is useless to me, at least for now. I have been in the mines for around 9 hours today. I'm currently at 6 mil gemstone powder. My powder buff is completely maxed. Now I'm just working on a mole, so I'm halfway done. We also ended up getting a prehistoric egg, and it's going to be legendary. I just need to hatch it. I have a good amount of robot parts, nearly a stack of each, but I am going to take a break, and we'll come back to this. I have a bunch of stuff in the forge ready, so I'm going to go ahead and claim all this. Now, a bunch of the items are for making a drill. I want to make the 355, and for this you need refined titanium, which I have, refined mithril, which I have, the fuel canister, which I have, and I just need the drill motor and the golden plates. I think next I'm going to work on the drill motor, and then I'm probably going to do golden plates. Okay, so I didn't get powder done in the same day because bingo started and I needed to quickly go ahead and do that, but quite a few things have happened. So I'm going to quickly go over them all. First off, I got Yog armor because my co-op had a bunch of Yogis in the chest that no one was using, so I just took them and made the Yog armor. I'm making some stuff in the forge for the mithril drill. We're going to be using that later too. Probably not in this episode, maybe in the next one. And now we're using a jungle pickaxe so we can sludge mine. We need 6 dubs of sludge for the Devon set. And the armadillo hatched. My co-op member gave me an ammonite. And if I quickly equipped this, and I need to give it a mining XP boost. So now I'm going to collect my milestone because I've done over 750 commissions, And we'll be finally getting the travel scroll to nucleus. There we go. That got the Ammonite pet to level 65 and the armadillo to 46. The reason why I wanted to level up the Ammonite and not the armadillo is because we're going to be fishing later for membranes. And now I'm going to talk about what I got from bingo. First off, I got chestplate of growth, which is going to be used to make mastiff later, so that was pretty good. We got 32 eyes of ender, which can be used to make a aspect of the end like I've got here. I also did craft one of those on bingo, so I brought that over. I dropped an epic enderman pet. I dropped 2 flying fish pets. I dropped a shredder. And then I had quite a bit of money on me, so I just bought a bunch of dragon hunter books and put them together. So I can put that in the pet menu, and that will give me some XP. 90 Skyblock XP is wild. So, I have been powder grinding for a little bit. Now, I do want to quickly say, this is the 8th day of the co-op exactly. So first we're going to take a look at my powder. I'm at 10.4 mil powder. I need another 1.6 mil powder and then I can stop. Now, I have been powder mining in the jungle for quite a bit. Also, I made a mithril drill, and this is for the mithril powder later. I'm currently making a mithril plate so I can upgrade the mithril drill to the next tier. I also ended up grinding key guardians while I was in the jungle, so that's pretty nice. And I should have enough sludge here for the entire Devon set. Now my co-op member is already working on a Devon set, but I'm working on the second Devon set. Now I'm just going to put all my sludge in these 6 chests and hopefully I can fill all 6. Okay, I put all the sludge inside of the chests. Now we didn't quite get 6 dubs, but I think this is still enough. I might just go back and mine a quick 9 stacks anyway. It's not gonna take very long at all anyway. Okay, so we're in the Jerry Island now, and I bought a winter rod and enchanted it. Now what I want to do is get salmon armor, and I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and upgrade this. I already have the fish from just buying it from the NPC. I probably should put some enchants on this, but I also just can't really be bothered. So yeah, I've also got the Ammonite pet that my co-op member forged for me. Right now, I'm going for fishing level 17 so I can fish up worm brains. And then I can get worm membranes for the Devon set. We already have it forged. We just need the chambers. And then we can start making some real money. So a little bit of a content moment here. The mithril plate is now done. And I can make the upgrade of the mithril drill, which gives me an extra 20% more mithril powder, which is pretty nice. And the good thing about this is it also takes no time at all to make. So it begins. We have all started worm fishing. We need 2,000 for the full set, but unfortunately, we do have to keep making bait with the worm membranes that we get. For a while, it's just going to be keep buying bait over and over again. And then once we get a good enough amount, then we will be fine. And we can just keep fishing for worm brains without having to craft them into anything. But we should be done soon. Also, in the Heart of the Mountain tree at tier 6, here we go. I ended up buying this perk and maxing it out for fishing speed and extra sea creature chance. All the fishing has been done for the first set. All the chambers have been complete. My co-op member has the Devon set right now. So now what I think I'm going to do is nucleus runs. Now, I only want to do 50. Also, I did end up fishing a guardian pet. What I need to do is nucleus runs. Then I need to make mixtures for the second set. And then I need to fish again. What I'm going to do is take the Yogg set. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it is jaded. Most of it is jaded, so we'll get a little bit of fortune off that. And I'm going to take the gemstone drill and I guess the gauntlet. But my idea is to go and get all the gemstones I need for 60 gemstone mixtures. Obviously, as you can see, the drill is pretty good. It has 130 gemstone fortune, 2.5 pristine, not bad. The gauntlet only has 65 mining fortune and 1.2 pristine. So the gauntlet is significantly worse. So let's get into it. Okay, so I am kind of close to getting amethyst done. I've already done sapphire. That was pretty chill. As you can see in my backpack, I've got all the sapphire I need. Working on amethyst right now, I only need 3 more gemstones. Now, honestly, the biggest thing that has made this grind so nice is Armadillo and all the powder grinders who've just exposed every single amethyst vein. And there we go, we're done. So we're halfway done. Now I just need amber and jade. I'm probably gonna go for Amber first, and then I'll do Jade last. Okay, so I'm about to have the last fine gemstone done. This is the very last gemstone we need for all the types. And there we go. So now what we're gonna do is grab all these gemstones, and we're also gonna need to grab a bunch of sludge. We have a bunch of sludge juice in the chest here. And now that we're at the forge, we can start foraging all of the gemstone mixtures. We have 7 of them in the forge. Now, of course, it's gonna take a long time to get all of the gemstone mixtures done, but I need to go do a bunch of nucleus runs tomorrow anyway. But that is going to be in the next episode, so if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.